In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate but equally important groups: the police, who investigate crime, and the district attorneys, who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
So then I was like, supersize my drink, damn it, because I ain't living it right now.
You didn't know they stopped serving supersized meals after that movie Supersize Me?
No, I did. I just want to mess with him and get a free McFlurry. That's not even after it. Right after.
Hey, what's that?
Oh my god, is that what I think it is?
Jesus Christ, a dead body? Call 911.
Victim still had a wallet with $80 cash. Time of death was between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m.
Guess it wasn't a robbery then.
Not until now.
We're terribly sorry for your loss.
Yes, thank you.
Is there a father in the household?
Yes, but he's been on a business trip for the past 2 weeks.
Does your daughter know anyone who could possibly want to murder?
Dear God, I hope not. All she does is sit in her room and talk on internet chats.
Would you mind if we looked at her computer?
No, not at all.
Oh, this is pleasant.
Reminds me of my college days.
Oh, look, her computer's on, strangely enough. Here's something interesting. A conversation that just took place 2 days ago.
It's all in caps. Looks intense.
It says first, I owned you on that server, noob. Then the person responds with STFU. Then they respond with LOLOLOL, you suck. Then this first person responds with, hey, shut up, I'm going to kill you. Then the person responds with, ROFL, yeah, right. And finally, seriously, I know where you live. 1132 Keswick Drive, you're dead. That's all of the conversation that's here, and there aren't any others on the computer.
And this is 1132 Keswick Drive. We need to find out who Sexy Chica 69 is. Here's where the guys back at headquarters trace the screen name to.
Ma'am, we're police detectives. Can we have a word with you?
Of course, come right in.
An online conversation occurred a few days ago. We traced one of the participants to this house, and the other one is now dead.
You think that a murder could have occurred over an internet conversation?
Yes, ma'am. These days of iPods, instant messaging, and cell phones have created the lack of a need for direct human contact. These days, anything from murder threats to sex can happen virtually.
Do you know who in this house might participate in online conversations?
Oh, well, that must have been Jimmy. He's the only one who uses the computer, but I can't imagine him murdering someone.
Jimmy, come with us. You're going downtown.
What? I didn't do it! I was framed!
No!
Mom!
He didn't do
Help me,
anything!
Mom!
Let him go!
The signed confession states differently.
What?
Jimmy, you're under arrest for the murder of Mary Evans.
But I
You have
didn't
the
do
right
it!
to remain silent.
Jimmy!
Anything you say can and will be used
Mom!
against you.
Jimmy!
You have
Oh,
the right to
no!
Alright, kid, let's cut on the song and dance and cut to the chase. We know you did it. We have all the evidence we need.
The only thing saving you now from a needle in your arm is if you make a deal.
Don't I get a phone call?
Here's your goddamn phone!
Hey, no.
Oh, I'm sick of these kids calling their lawyer daddies to bail them out!
Let me talk to him alone. Get out of here, get out of here. Listen here, kid. I'm trying to help you out. We found the murder weapon in your room with your fingerprints on it. Not even counting the fact that we also found a signed confession there.
But I didn't do it.
Don't insult me. You either can plead out now and get a reduced sentence, or you can continue this nonsense and be put to death. Don't just think because you're a kid you're going to be put off easy. The justice system this day is cracking down on teen offenders.
I want to call my father.
If that's what you want.
This
is the case of my dreams.
Let's hold on. Remember, we're dealing with a minor here.
A minor? 17 years old is hardly a minor.
My job is to act in the best interest of the people I represent. It's an election year, Jack. I don't want to go down as a child killer. Make a deal.
But this case...
Jack McCoy?
Yes? The defense is requesting a motion to suppress the evidence found in the Smith home. Say the police did not obtain a search warrant. Your Honor, you cannot possibly even begin to consider this motion.
Counsel, please don't tell me what I can and cannot do.
I'm sorry, it's just the motion is so absurd.
Are you calling my attempts at preserving my client's constitutional rights absurd? Counselors, please, I've reviewed the motion and I found that the methods of acquiring the evidence are unreasonable. The knife and the confession are out.
Exigent circumstance. The items were in plain sight.
I'm sorry, that's my ruling.
Now we have nothing. A murderer goes free.
There must be something.
With no murder weapon and no evidence left at the scene of the crime?
He must have left a trail.
I need a conviction, Jack. Fast. People are breathing down my neck and want to see this case end.
Okay, I have an idea. I didn't think it would come to this, but maybe we could charge the mother.
The mother? With what evidence?
Well, we don't really need any. We could just show a small pattern of bad parenting and then show that that directly led to the murder.
And you expect this to hold up in court?
Well, not really, but if the son sees his mother being charged with the murder, he might come forward and confess.
Do whatever you want. Just get this case ended.
Haven't you caused enough trouble for our family? Leave my son alone!
Ma'am, we're not here for your son. Please place your hands on top of your head.
What?
Miss Smith, you're under arrest for the murder of Mary Evans.
Is this some sort of joke?
Yeah, we do this for fun.
Oh, God!
Did you kill Mary Evans?
No.
Did your mother in any way, shape, or form have anything to do with the murder of Mary Evans?
No. She doesn't even know Mary Evans.
Thank you.
Jimmy, do you recall a time last summer in which you were bedridden with a terrible cold?
Yeah.
And do you remember the medicine that your mother got for you?
It was cough syrup.
Store records indicate that it was generic brand cough syrup substitute.
Yeah, so what's the point?
Obviously, your mother's denying you a proper medical care was her way of controlling you, was it not?
What?
Jimmy, for your birthday on July 15th, 2001, did your mother get you a PlayStation 2?
No. No, she didn't. She was a terrible mother. She never got me what I always wanted a PlayStation 2.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, then may we proceed? Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to call Miss Diane Smith to the stand. Miss Smith, did you kill Mary Evans?
Good heavens, no!
Were you anywhere near Mary Evans on the night of her murder?
Not within 100 miles. I was at my annual housewives retreat.
Is there any evidence that could at all link you to this crime?
No.
Thank you.
Mrs. Smith, do you often feed your son Jimmy with takeout food?
Well, what do you define as often?
More than once a week?
Well, yes, I work late and sometimes I'm unable to cook for Jim, but I
Miss Smith, are you aware that you are clogging your child's arteries with that food?
Yes, but
A yes or no answer will suffice. Now, there's just one more matter I would like to clear up. If you consider yourself a good mother, why have you been taking parenting classes for the past 2 years?
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
On the sole count of the indictment, murder in the second degree, how do you find?
We find the defendant guilty.
Oh, no! Sentencing will be held tomorrow. Looking at the merits of this case and observing the effect your actions have had both on the victim's family and the community abroad, I've determined a proper sentencing to fit your crime. Ms. Smith, you are hereby sentenced to death by means of lethal injection as prescribed by Article 103, Section 8 of the Maryland State Penal Code. Oh, no! Jimmy!
Well, Jack, you won. We're finally done with this case.
We have an innocent person in jail.
A jury of her peers convicted her. As far as we're concerned, justice has been served.
I guess, but one thing still bothers me.
What's that, Jack?
Perhaps all Mary needed was her supersized chicken thighs.